You know, but like the brother said, they're gonna come on a wider level. They're gonna call like another terrorist attack. And when that happens, they're gonna say, well, we don't know who's a terrorist, we don't know who's not a terrorist. So what you gotta do is you gotta take this chip so it can be registered, and that way we know you're okay, you're not a terrorist.
Hey, yo, showing you that?
Mandatory.
Hey, shows that? Just this week, there was a killing in one of these college campuses out in Illinois.
Right.
All right, just like, and there was what was the last one in February or last March?
It was like August.
The one down south.
It was a couple weeks ago. A few weeks ago.
Yeah, so all that's orchestrated. That's all planned. They're doing that to take away, first of all, to take away your so-called gun rights.
Second Amendment.
Your Second Amendment. They're gonna get rid of all the guns. Because when the troops move on the people, the common people, they don't want you to have no weapons.
No resistance.
No resistance. So all you people are getting, I'm talking about you Israelites and you other nations. Y'all being set for a big surprise, man. America's gonna go under what's called total lockdown.
Excuse me.
Show that martial law. Show me. This is the future. This is what America is heading to in the near future, man.
We're right there.
We're right there, man. All they need now is the next terrorist attack, and boom, total lockdown.
Those who refuse to mark or the beast, they go to heaven?
No. First of all, we're teaching about Israel. You got to come out of the line of these people right here. If you're from the line of these people right here to your father's side, then there's hope for you. Now, if you go and accept that mark, you're gonna die right along with the enemy. Plain and simple. Okay?
You're finished reading it? It tells you that in the scripture?
Yeah,
We're gonna keep reading it. We're gonna keep reading it.
Right.
What's that?
We're good. Hold on. We'll get. Listen, that's a lot of stuff. We're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna stick with the point right now. All right. Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right. And they're gonna make it to a point where if you don't accept the mark, flipping around, if you don't accept it, you don't take this mark, then what's gonna happen is they're gonna put you in a concentration camp. Flip it around now. They're gonna stick your ass in a detention center, and when you're in the detention center, they're gonna be torturing you. They're gonna be shocking your ass with electricity. They're gonna be torturing you, and they're gonna give you the option of either you die or you take the chip. It's very simple. There's a movie that illustrates that, and it's called The Handmaid's Tale, starring Robert Duvall. You can go either buy it or you can go see if you can rent it. It's an old movie, so you might not even be able to get it from the video store. Because I went to the video store looking for it and they didn't have it.
The 666.
Well, basically the 666, the mark of the beast is basically the barcode. That's the mark right there. The chip itself is the mark itself. The chip. That's it right there.
So it's not like some people say.
No, it's not. It's not. No, it's not. See that?
Obvious, right?
That's Hollywood.
That's Hollywood. That's why when they say it's going to be, the scriptures tell you it's going to be in the forehead or in the right hand. Because the best place for this chip to operate on the body through their research of them using it is here and here. That's according to the prophecy in Revelation 13 chapter. Read on.
And he called us all, both small and great.
Right. Now, small meaning poor people like us on the bottom. He calls us all, both small and great. These niggas that's in the NBA, they got that basketball money, making $20 million, $15 million a year. In baseball, guys that's making $20, $30 million a year. All both small and great.
Donald Trump.
Oh, Donald Trump himself. He already got the chip, as a matter of fact, because he's an insider. Donald Trump. Read.
And he called us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond,
to
receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. And the mark you're gonna have to receive is this RFID chip. That's plain and simple what it's talking about. That's the point we're coming to now in this American society. That's why the dollar bill is being collapsed. That's why last year, 2 times they had to pump billions of dollars into the economy so the economy wouldn't fall on its face. 1 week they pumped like $40-something billion into the economy and threw it in circulation. Then a week or so later they threw another $50 billion in the economy. So the economy wouldn't fall flat on its face.
Well, right now they're contemplating on doing it again now.
Now they want to do it again. And see what happens is every time they throw new money in circulation and they don't take the old money out, that causes the value of the dollar to drop. Because now when you have an abundance of something, it's what? Worthless. See, they're telling people this, oh yeah, we're putting the new 5s and the new 20s in circulation because they're being counterfeited. So then take the old ones out of circulation. They're not doing that. So that's causing what's called hyperinflation, where a loaf of bread that costs like, what, $1.99? During hyperinflation, a loaf of bread can cost $30. That's called hyperinflation. It's not that the price of bread went up, it's the value of the dollar dropped. So now you need more dollars to buy the same $1.99 loaf of bread. Go ahead.
And if you don't believe it, look at these third world countries. They've done trial runs in these different third world countries, man. Like in the West Indies, the islands and all that.
Jamaica. Mexico.
At one time, the dollar over there was stronger than the American dollar.
That's right.
Now, $1 American dollar gives you $70 over there.
That's right.
Okay? That's coming here.
That's called
but it's going to be worse over here. Okay? But first of all, when the cities are shut down, these people ain't going to operate right, man. You know what proves that? Last year, they had a blackout through New York City. And people were bugging the hell out. Bugging, man. It happened around rush hour. People couldn't leave Manhattan. They had to find ways to get home. You was down here.
People were laying across the street.
People were bugging the hell out.
In the post office, like executives. I'm talking about white collar executives.
Look at that.
Yeah, bugging the hell out.
In the street like this, like shit.
Yeah, so now when the Most High brings all these things on, how the hell are they going to operate? Now, real quick, we're going to get back to the point of the chip. I'm trying to jump gears a little bit. Get me a apocrypha. I'll get 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. It's 13 to 15. We're going to jump around, man. Because right now, yeah, say what you're going to say real quick. See, what you got to realize, man, if you're on this sign, you're an Israelite. That's what we're out here teaching. You're God's chosen people. All right? God has a chosen people. God doesn't love everybody. He created different nations. We're going to get into all of that through the Bible. The Spirit wills, all right? Now, if you're on here, you're God's chosen people, okay? And if you hear this word and believe it, you're going to be safe out of all this chaos that's going to come.
You ain't got to worry about all that.
You ain't got to worry about none of that stuff, okay? That's why we out here. And we don't give a damn if everybody don't want to hear. We ain't out here for the great masses. We out here to keep the Lord's word. And the elect is going to hear it regardless. So we ain't worried about all of that.
See, the Lord is only looking for a few good men. See, that's the thing. See, the Lord is not looking for a multitude of people. The Lord don't give a damn about them.
Yeah, the reason why I said
the Lord don't give, I'm going to be straight with you, brother. The Lord don't give 2 shits about 2/3 of our people. Get Zechariah. You know what I want in Zechariah real quick. All right, the Lord, 2/3 of our people, the Lord has already done set the number that they're going to die. Straight up. So you know what? The majority of our people, if they don't get it, to hell with them. Because the Lord is going to get their ass.
Yeah, because the Lord has a program.
That's right.
If you're not with it, you got to be moved out the way.
That's right.
So
It's very
2/3
simple.
of people got to die.
The Lord hath already slated 2/3 of them that they got to go. And we can't reverse that number. And the Most High is not going to reverse that number. Because the Lord said, His word shall not go out void. If He said something, it's going to happen, and that's going to be it. So the Lord done already said it that way, and that's the way it's going to be. Unlike the churches that they trying to bring everybody in. This ain't for everybody.
That's right.
Hell, this ain't for all of our people. This is for the children of Israel, but it's really for the elect of Israel. This ain't for all Israel right now. This is only for 1/3 of Israel. And the 2/3 are the ones that are going to come and rebel against this thing. Read that.
Zechariah 13:8.
The Lord already said this.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Right. The Lord said, it shall come to pass in all the land, saith the Lord, that 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. Meaning 2/3. And the land is talking about is here in America. 2/3 of our people from New York to California, they're going to be cut off by the Heavenly
What
Father.
about Africans? Where's Africans?
Well, they're not on there because Africans are not Israelites. They're Hamites.
The people that came here on cargo slave ships are not African.
No, we're not.
Those are Israelites.
We'll get into that too.
Yeah.
We'll get into that too. 'Cause that's a whole other subject in itself. We'll get into that too. But 2/3 of our people that are here in the Americas, the Lord is going to cut them off and they're going to die. They're going to die in this. They're going to die in this nuclear destruction.
There goes your Rangers right here, pal.
Yeah. Yeah,
There goes your Rangers right there, pal.
Yeah. They're going to be. Yeah, they're going to be skating in that fire. They're going to be smacking that puck in that fire. Read.
And it shall come to pass, in Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Right. 2/3 of our people are going to be cut off and die. Just like you got a pie and you cut it in 3 pieces. You're going to take 1 piece and eat, and the other 2 you just toss in the garbage. 2/3 of our people, basically in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, are garbage. Because they don't want to hear the words of the